Oh, there we go. Did you do that or did I do that?
Last time I did it, but you weren't able to save the video, so I was waiting for you to do it.
Did I do it this time?
Yes.
Oh my god, I didn't even realize that I did it.
Oh, wow. Look at you.
I brought the girls out, girl.
Me too.
The girls I don't have. The girls that are not here. How many people, first of all, we got to get to business. How many people do you have in your live right now?
7. 6.
I started out with 150, and I'm down to 41 now. And we got lots of dude wearing his sister's clothes. Actually, Jay, this was my mom's. Very close. Very close. I don't talk to my sisters, though.
I was about to say that. You're like, I don't even talk to my sister.
Yeah, I don't really have a relationship. But this definitely is my mom's, okay? And she couldn't wear it because her fake titties are too big for this.
Oh, bless.
And my little teeny tiny ones are just right.
Bless her.
Are we just going to talk about boobs the whole time? You want to talk about yours?
Anyone in Vegas want to get their brows done, you must go to this beauty. Aw, you're so sweet. Thank you.
Who's saying that?
One of my clients. She won a brow.
Do I know the client?
No, she won my brow giveaway a couple years ago. She's the sweetest. And her brows still look amazing. So I don't know when she's ever going to come back to me.
Oh. What's her name? Shannan?
Oh my gosh.
Oh, I was joking!
That's so mean. We were just talking about that this morning. Apparently, Hallmonitor has never read about the Chris Watts
I didn't
case.
know about Shannan, and there was this Netflix show. Let's hold on. Netflix Shannan. It's called Netflix American Murder. And it was like an hour and 20 minutes. My mom and I watched it. If you like crime.
Everyone has watched it. You're the last person.
I don't think everyone has watched it. My mom didn't know about it.
This is an old case. Chris Watts and Shannan Watts and Bella and Cece. This is an old case. Everyone knows everything already.
It's not old. It's like 2017. Is that old?
Yeah, but it was like the biggest case in like a long time. Their house is like literally up for sale right now. So it's like in the news again.
Well, I had to step out of the room because I know all of you probably think I'm just a terrible bitch all the time, but I do have a heart. And when he started to describe what he did to his children, I got so upset. Like, I was like, tell me when it's over with. I mean, it's sick. That guy's sick.
It's disgusting. He is sick.
Okay. What do you think about Britney getting married? What's your, first thoughts?
My very first thought was I was happy for her. I was like, that's exciting. Like, I'm so happy for her until I started seeing, until her ex-husband went live breaking in her house.
Wait, what?
You didn't see that?
Oh, yeah. It wasn't Federline, though, right?
No, it was her first husband, Jason Alexander.
Oh, it was the guy. That's her first husband?
Yeah. Remember they got married in Vegas? And then
Yeah. They were married for 48 hours or something like that?
Yeah. He broke in her house.
Did he break in or was he a wedding crasher?
Well, both. He wasn't invited. And he went into her house. He was opening doors looking for her while he was on Instagram Live. And he was like, Britney, I'm here to save her.
Doesn't that Jason Alexander look like the guy in the Shannan case a little bit?
No, he looks terrible now. I think he's on drugs.
Which one? Well, we don't know what the one guy looks like.
What one guy?
The Shannan murderer.
We do know what he looks like.
Well, not right now. Does he do Facebook Lives and stuff while he's in jail?
Probably. I heard he talks to lots of women while he's in jail.
Hi, Princess Pants. Someone says I don't care for Britney. Okay, these are my thoughts. Whatever.
The guy said, and her kids weren't there. That's
because I don't think they're allowed to be there.
Okay, what was this random guest list? Paris Hilton.
Okay, I got something to say. So we got Paris Hilton. We got Madonna.
Selena Gomez.
Or someone that looks like Madonna. The ghost of Madonna, maybe. I mean, she's frightening. Madonna is frightening to look at. I am all for doing whatever you want to your face. She looks frightening. She looks like a witch. How with that long hair, and it looks like Madonna has a mask on. Do you not agree with that?
I was going to say that. I was going to say, it looks like someone wearing a Madonna mask.
Frightening. I mean, she's like hunched over.
And her brows are like...
And then same with Versace, girl. Same mask. I don't even think these are the same people anymore. I think they've taken these people out and they've cloned them. That's what I think.
But what about... Why was Selena Gomez and Drew Barrymore there?
Okay, Selena Gomez doesn't even look like Selena Gomez anymore. I didn't even know that was her.
But, like, does she even know Britney Spears? Did Britney
Do you think
just,
she's happy that Justin's face is, like, falling off on the side?
What?
You didn't hear about that? It's not funny. We shouldn't laugh.
I did not hear about that.
Justin Bieber came out yesterday. He's been canceling a lot of concerts. And he has some rare disease that half of his face is, like, drooping now.
Like he had a stroke?
No, it's kind of like that. But he was, like, his face was like this. And then, like, his eye kept doing this.
Oh my God, I did not know.
And bless, he's so sweet. I mean, not so sweet. He's so sexy. What was the question? What were we talking about?
The random ass guest list. Okay, but why do I feel like I wasn't watching? Why do I feel like they were filming for like an episode of like 90 Day Fiancé? Like it had very like trashy reality TV vibes.
Well, look who was there. Paris Hilton.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay, and Britney, you're never going to watch this, but someone in Britney's camp, can we stop taking pictures in that living room with the Best Western drapes?
Why is she so obsessed with that living room? Why is she so obsessed with that living room?
Well, look at the outside. They showed the outside, this beautiful floral thing, everything. Take fucking pictures out there.
And okay, couldn't she get a makeup artist and hair
Someone just said they have a feeling it's for a reality show.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I mean, I feel like that would be the way Britney would go, because she probably doesn't want to work anymore. She doesn't want to do concerts. She doesn't want to do music. So the easiest thing to do would be get paid to have someone follow you around. I don't think if that is what's going on, that's probably not the best bet for her.
She did it before, though.
When?
Remember when she met Kevin and they did that little short mini reality show?
I don't remember that.
It was called, what was it called? And it played her song in the beginning, and that was like the name of the show.
Why isn't Britney wearing her retainer anymore?
I don't know, but why didn't anyone do her hair and makeup?
Because she doesn't. I think she has trauma. And this is the other thing. This is what I want to get to that I think is the weirdest thing ever that no one's really talking about. Why was Ansel Elgort there? A pedophile.
I don't know who that is.
So Ansel is from The Fault in Our Stars. He's from Divergent. He played the chick's brother. He was in that car movie.
Okay, yes, I know who you're talking about now.
He was like in the background, like doing this, like he's in one of the pictures in the background. I'm like, why would he be invited to this? And this is the thing. Okay, if Britney doesn't know that he's been accused in other states of grooming girls over Instagram, and these girls came out pretty much saying that they were raped by him. Okay, underage girls. And they still released West Side Story that he was in, and it won Oscars. And then you have people like Drew Barrymore, Paris Hilton. Like, wouldn't they be like, that guy being here is a little problematic? How did he get invited?
I feel like it was the most random guest list. Like, does Britney have any friends?
No. Like, what happened with Lance Bass? You tell what happened to Lance Bass. Because Lance Bass sits there and says they were besties. And what happened?
I read that she won't talk to him because he supported her sister about the conservatorship. He was like Team Jamie Lynn, so she won't talk to him anymore because of that.
What do you mean support, though? What's the proof that he supported it?
I think he like came out and was like, yeah, Jamie Lynn. Go Jamie.
What else? What else about this?
That's it. White trash. But
I gotta be honest.
Like, it's funny because it's like, as much as it's like so trashy and like, but it's so on brand for Britney. Like, you can take the girl out of the fucking redneck country, but you can't take the redneck out of the fucking girl. Like, she is so, like, she was barefoot at the wedding.
I know.
Like, she'll never change. And I kind of love her for that because she's just like, she don't give a fuck.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And look at him. That's the best thing she's ever done.
Yes, he is.
I don't think
glass of water, baby. Pour it on.
I don't think anyone is upstairs. Like, I really don't think. I've seen him in doing acting things.
Who cares?
Who cares is right. If the cock works, honey.
Who cares what's upstairs? I'm looking at what's downstairs.
I mean, she got in her unprime, because I feel like this is the worst she's probably, I shouldn't say that, but she's looked a lot better. And
so there's hope for you, baby.
She's dated a lot uglier.
So there's hope for you, baby. This is your unprime.
Who? Me?
I'm just kidding. I love you.
I'm going to start calling you Shannan, girl.
Listen, after that story came out, I was literally like, I need to know the red flags. Is my husband going to murder me?
Oh my God. I started thinking, what if my mom
That guy looks so nice.
What if our mom, because we both have great, well.
Watch.
Yeah.
Watch.
I know.
What did you say about my mom?
Nothing that hasn't already been said.
Oh, hey, Patty.
Hey, I do have a couple people named Patty that come in here, and I'm always like, hey, Mom, do you have a dress on under the camo? I want to see. No, baby, you can't see anything from this down because it's a mess down here. It's like shorts, hairy legs. This is only made to look from up, okay? Princess pants. How many people do you have now?
9.
I have 9 too. Twinsies.
Oh my God.
I almost didn't make it.
Why?
Because I had ice cream last night.
Oh, so you're in the toilet?
Girl, not just all morning. Like, it looks like.
Good for you.
A bunch of dudes.
I always feel so skinny after one of those mornings.
I don't feel great at all. And then you know what I did? We had pizza too. So like, it was just like a dairy overload. And I had pizza left over, and I'm watching RuPaul's Drag Race right now, and I ate the rest of the pizza. And then right before we got on here, and then I'm saying I almost didn't make it. Not just because I didn't want to.
This was your idea, and you almost canceled on me. So on brand for you.
I'm surprised you're on time.
I'm a new woman.
Oh, you are a new woman as of today?
Yes. I was on time last night.
What movie did you see last night?
I was just about to bring that up. We saw Doctor Strange.
Oh, okay. What'd you think? Oh, yeah. Let's talk about that.
I did not like it.
Okay. Spoilers ahead. Okay. So obviously, way different vibe than WandaVision.
Yes, and Ryan was very upset by that because
you and I loved WandaVision so much that I think we had an expectation to see something of that nature, which it was nothing like that. Me reading the comics growing up, I knew Scarlet Witch is more of a bad guy than a good guy in the comics, so I knew that was the direction they were going to go. I didn't know through like writing, but I just knew in my head, I'm like, obviously she's going to be like the main villain. One thing I loved about it was the zombie Strange. I loved that whole thing. I actually laughed during that. Like when he was saying goodbye to her, I laughed out loud because it's so ridiculous.
Yeah, with like half his face.
Yes, I thought it was so funny. I thought it was so kitschy because there is a big version of Marvel Comics where they're all zombies. So I loved that they did that because it's like an alternate universe. So I thought that was so cool. I love that. I got to point out one thing, though, because now that Disney has the rights to X-Men, WandaVision was prior to them having the rights, and everything they did was very Jean Grey Phoenix, like all the red, her flying, her transforming, is everything that you'd see in the comics of Jean Grey. What I noticed was they changed a lot of that. Like, instead of her coming in red, remember they came in with the dark hue?
Yeah.
Like, I think, because now, if you haven't watched it, plug your ears, but they even showed my favorite Professor X in his yellow. That was the version that I grew up with. So obviously the alternate reality that they went to is the comics that I grew up in, is kind of how they're going to spin it. So I'm excited because I think they're going to try and give Jean like another storyline, hopefully, like with the Phoenix. That's why I think they edited, because to me it just seemed kind of like.
Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like it like fell short. I guess I've never really liked the Doctor Strange, you know.
He's booty.
Yeah. It was
He's
just
not
like,
funny.
boring. And yeah, and then it like there wasn't any funny, and then the funny stuff where it could have been funny kind of like fell short. I like laughed out loud when I saw the guy from The Office playing from the Fantastic Four. I was like, I didn't expect him to be there.
Isn't that Emily Blunt's wife?
Mm-hmm.
Husband?
Emily Blunt, yeah. That's her husband. Like,
yeah,
was he
I think he's actually, that was one of the things. Because I didn't realize what's her name plays the Carter woman. She's like an Agent Carter. That's her.
Yeah.
Who played Captain America. So like they brought her, which I thought was kind of cool. I enjoyed that scene. Like they kind of showed you how powerful she is, like how she could take out all of the most powerful people in another realm.
It was kind of gory, like all the.
Oh, it was very. I read a lot of articles. I mean, it was kind of like a horror movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which I was like, but it kind of felt like a cheesy horror movie.
What did the kids think?
Cole liked it. Rylan was not impressed because she loves Wanda. Wanda's her favorite.
And they're like painting her to be a bad guy.
Yeah, exactly. And I was like, well, how do you feel that Wanda was the bad guy in the movie? And she was like, I mean, I kind of liked her being the bad guy. She's like, but it was kind of scary. She doesn't like scary
I
movies.
wish they would have made her it more kitschy and fun. Like, I don't know. I wish, like, I always rethink about, like, if you got, I mean, Buffy the Vampire Slayer is one of my favorite shows. And when they brought on Glory, this god, this, like, demon god, it was such a great character because she was, like, the worst nemesis for Buffy, but she was funny. Like,
yeah.
You liked her to a degree. You knew she had to go, but at the same time, you enjoyed her because it was comical. But, like, because her story was so... I did like how the ending was they threw... the other...
why wasn't Spider-Man there?
What happened?
And I'm like, why wasn't Spider-Man there?
I don't know. They need to recast that Spider-Man. I'm sick of seeing Tom Middleton.
What?
I don't like him.
Why?
Oh my god, and I started this new show last night. I don't think I'm going to finish it. Under the Banner of Heaven with Andrew Garfield.
So tell me why I've recommended Time Traveler's Wife to all my friends and nobody likes it.
Oh my god, me too. I'm not talking to anybody about it. Because they seriously piss me off when they start talking about it. And I'm like, I'm done talking. I told one of my friends, she's like, yeah, I got to the second episode and I wasn't interested. And I'm like, I will drown you while you're not looking. Like,
I know one of my friends was like, I just don't like the actress that plays her.
Okay, I will agree with, if I had to change something, it would be her as well. I love it, and I think we both love it because we love the story and the book and all that. She's no Rachel McAdams.
Yeah, of course. If it could be Rachel McAdams, it would be perfect.
Right. And it has nothing to do with, I love that she's an actual redhead because I think that's the one thing they missed with Rachel McAdams in the movie. Like, she was such a redhead, and you could just tell she wasn't that much of a redhead in the movie, you know?
Yeah.
I just don't, yeah, I can get on board with that. I think she's the reason why it's going to probably only have one season.
Did you see Made for Love got canceled?
Oh, no, we won't get a season 3.
No.
That sucks for them because that ending was very open-ended.
I know, I hate when that happens.
Yeah, but the beginning of season 2 sucked.
I know, but I hate when it
slow.
ends like that.
They may make a movie or something. That would be fun to do. But they
won't. It's going to be one of those shows that they just drop.
What about Hacks? I wonder if Hacks got renewed for season 3.
I don't know. My friend sent me the link yesterday because I think they announced all the stuff yesterday.
Oh, yeah, they did. Hacks is season 3 coming. Good. All right. I mean, what else?
What are you going to do today?
Hacks is so good, Lori. None of your business, bitch.
I'm leaving. It's going to be 110 here today.
I know, girl. It's like 105 here. Like, listen.
And there's a power outage all over Las Vegas right now.
Huh?
And there's a power outage all over Las Vegas right now.
Well, girl, it's the end of times. Why doesn't anyone believe me? I have been saying this for years.
And it's like, did you see what happened here yesterday? It's like Final Destination.
What happened?
Some poor cop was driving. He was in a normal car, but a beam from like construction fell on his car.
Mm.
Like they're doing construction on a bridge,
Yeah.
and it just fell on his car.
Do you know that there's shootings every single day here in America?
Oh my God. Yes, I know that.
Well, I'm just saying, like, that sucks, but like, there's also people that like are innocently getting shot all the time. Who needs
But
enemies?
can you imagine just driving and a beam just falls on your car?
Well, that would be the way I would want to go.
Right? You don't even know what happens. You're just
Well, yeah, like, where's the body? Who knows? It's gone. Like, I don't ever want to wake up in a bed missing an arm, missing half my face. Hell no. If that happens, you better come in and smother me. I do not want to have to write a book about how I overcame it. I won't overcome it. Okay? I won't wanna. I mean, I can barely live with all my appendages and senses now. Could you imagine if something was taken away?
Hobbling around completely.
I can't. I'd be dragging. I'd be like, "Mah." I know. Take me out quick and painless, baby. Me too, baby. I had a dream that one of the dogs in the house last night was drowning, and I couldn't get it. I like was trying to jump in the pool, and then like I'd get pulled out of the pool. Nobody cares about dreams. I don't know why I said that.
Did you Google it?
Did I what?
Did you Google it? I like how like when you Google dreams, it's like nothing to do with.
Yeah, because I think any of us could sit there and put something up and say the drowning dog means that you hate your mom. Like, right? I mean, anyone can do that.
The drowning dog means you need a new career path. You're like, okay.
Oh, really?
You're like, relatable, yes.
How many dogs we have? We have 8, Lori.
Oh, I love that for you.
Okay, real quick. I went through my iMovie of like stuff I've edited and like been in and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And I was looking back at like 6 years ago when I first started like my journey into acting and stuff.
Yeah.
Bitch.
You sucked?
I was so thin. The acting, not good. But I was so thin. And sometimes I think I would rather have bad acting and be thin than a better actor. And
well, yeah, because look at you now. You're a great actor, and you're not doing anything.
Finish it! Finish it!
I was gonna say you're not like doing anything with it.
And I'm not acting!
Exactly.
I'm done. All right, listen, bitch. I gotta go. Goodbye.
I gotta go.
No, goodbye.